Welcome, everyone. This is Teri Bybee, and we are here for the Mercury Retrograde Resonance Repatterning. Today is December 20th, 2022. Cayelin will share some more about the timings and such. I just wanted to say really thank you, and just looking over this past year, just really grateful to have you all in my tribe, or let me be in your tribe, however you want to look at it, and really appreciative to have so many people that are awake and aware, that are willing to work on improving things for themselves, as well as the world around us as we send out these vibrations. Just really wanted to acknowledge that and know that the people that come together for a reason, whether you're actually on the call live in the moment, or whether you're listening to the recording and tapping in at that in that way. It makes a difference, and I'm grateful to you. So just wanted to say that, and also at the end I'll talk more about how you can take it a step further, what you can do for continuing the transformation that we start today, right here, right now. So with that having been said, again, this is Teri Bybee, and I am the founder of the Risk Repatterning Initiative and the Women Who Risk program. And I'll talk a little bit more about what's been going on with those at the end of our session as well. And want to introduce Cayelin, my wonderful friend Cayelin, who co-hosts this with me. And she's going to share a little bit more about what is going on with the skies.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So much is going on. Okay. So we're recording this the day before the exact solstice, but just so for people who might not know, solstice literally means sun standstill. So the sun is already rising and setting at the place it's going to rise and set tomorrow. And it does that for at least 3 days in the exact same spot, and about 3 weeks and very near the same spot. It's kind of like a pendulum going up and down. It's like where if you watch the sun rising at different seasons, you'll see that it's rising further south at the solstice and further north at the June solstice, or the summer solstice for those of us in the northern hemisphere. It's rising further south and north, same in the southern hemisphere, but they're different seasons. So and the reason that we have the shorter days in the northern hemisphere at the solstice right now is because the sun is tracking low across the sky, so it's not in the sky as long, so we have shorter days. And that's why also I think in terms of solar, like people putting their solar panels towards the south, because the sun is tracking kind of east and west, but towards the south. That's why they do that. Pretty cool. Anyway, so one of the things that's really remarkable about this time is that the December solstice sun is rising on the galactic cross near galactic center. And this can only happen for a time period every 26,000 years. So not only is it a new solar year, it's also a new galactic year that started in 1926 and goes to 2070 if we're looking at 1 degree on either side of the exact point when the sun was on the cross, as calculated by an astronomer named Jean Muse. And he decided that the calculation was the exact point was in 1998. So if we put 72 years on either side of that, then we've been in it for a while. We're going to be in it for a while longer. So every solstice is remarkable because of that. Now this solstice is going to be extra remarkable because we have a new moon on December 23rd. And what's remarkable about this new moon, and we're in a series of 5 of them. This is the second one, and the one in January will be the closest one for until 2145. So the perigee moons are when the moon is closest to the earth, and it affects the magnetic fields of the earth. And so what we can see usually happens is when there's a new moon or a full moon during a perigee moon, meaning when the moon is closest, making its closest approach to the earth, is we have more things happening that have, because the magnetic field of the earth is affected. So more earthquakes, We just had one yesterday. More volcanoes going off. More extreme weather things tend to happen around these new moons or full moons when they're closest to the Earth. So we've got that already happening. There was one last month. There's one coming up on December 23rd, and then January 21st, and March and April. We're going to have these very close new moons, and so that's meaning that there's something big already going on. Also, the crescent moon that you'll see on December 24th will be bigger than most crescent moons that you will see because it's close to the Earth, so close to the Earth. And last month, when I saw the crescent moon after the new moon in November, it was huge. I was just like, whoa, so amazing to see how huge it was. So that's something to look for. Like on December 24th, maybe you'll also see the moon near Venus. And it's the first time that Venus is meeting with the moon since she came into the evening sky. So that's happening. And it's an out of bounds moon. Now, what that means is that the sun, as it's rising and setting along the horizon, as I mentioned at the solstices, it rises at its furthest north at the June solstice and it's furthest south at the December solstice, but it can only go 23.5 degrees north or south. It can't go it never can go further than that. So it's like the boundaries of our everyday reality, but sometimes the planets can go out beyond that. And that's what's happening. And we have currently, tomorrow, Mercury comes back into the boundaries, but it's been out of bounds since the end of November. Venus is coming back into the boundaries on December 24th. Mars is outside the boundaries of the sun until May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So we've had, and then twice a month, the moon is going out of bounds, and that's a whole other story I won't get into, but it only can happen for a certain time period every so many years. And so only when the planets are in the signs of Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Gemini, Cancer. That's the only time any planet can ever go outside the boundaries. So this means that what's been going on is we have an opportunity to think outside the box of our ordinary reality or of our everyday reality. We have an opportunity, and it's a wild card factor. So not unlike Mercury retrograde being a wild card factor. So all this is happening as we're leading up to Mercury going retrograde on December 29. And it's very close to Pluto, which means that we have an opportunity to look at the places where we may have fear, we may have things that are happening that are getting us to look at our shadow side, things we maybe haven't taken time to look at. It's not a judgment or anything. It's just like what needs to come to light right now. And so with Mercury going retrograde near Pluto, and Venus is also going to be exact with Pluto. Oh, and it's also going to be exact with Mercury as Mercury goes retrograde. So we have all these things going on that are helping us to be able to see beyond what maybe we have been seeing, to have our perception expanded as Mercury's getting ready to go retrograde and during its retrograde time. That will last until January 18th, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is really remarkable and interesting. The exact Venus-Pluto conjunction on December 31st for Western time zones. On the East Coast, it'll be like just after midnight in the Eastern time zone. But it's like Venus and Pluto are walking us into 2023, into this new year. Like, wow. So this is really important, like doing this repatterning so that we can let go of all the old conditioning and old ways that have held us back and keep us from moving into something much more expansive and in a new territory, in a new way that really works for the entire planet and for everyone on the planet, not just for the elite who've been in control and manipulating and controlling everything. So it's like when we can come into ourselves in a place of greater strength and power and awareness, then our intentions are more felt. And especially, I think, with the moon being so close to the Earth, magnetically felt throughout the whole collective consciousness of our planet. So those are the things I have to share.
Excellent. And it was a lot. So it's good that we're recording so that everybody can go back and listen to it all again. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started then. And Cheryl's going to be the voice of the group. If you are not Cheryl, make sure that your phone and or computer is muted. We're going to be recording this, and just a reminder that as we go through the repatterning, that I'll be writing everything down because we go through the first time to see where our resonance is, whether we do or don't resonate with something. And then we work through the process, do a modality, an energy modality to help us shift in the process, and then we'll go back and check it again. So as we're going through discovering the statements, figuring them out, pulling them from what you have sent, then I will actually ask Cheryl to speak for the group. She's going to be the voice of the group, but I encourage you all to actually go ahead and speak as well, just behind the mute button so that we can have a clear recording. But if you choose not to, that's totally okay. But what I find is that you stay a little more present because it's really easy to kind of float away when we get into these bigger energies because of the fact that it's more expansive with multiple people involved. So it keeps you a little bit more present and keeps you active in the process. Regardless, you will get all the benefits. So no judgment one way or the other. And with that having been said, Cheryl, do I have your permission to muscle check you and the group through you?
Yes.
All right. So for the group's highest and best, we're going to start with orientation, problems, intentions. All right. The group needs to hear something about that. No. So I asked a question of the group to help bring out those intentions specific to the energies that are going on right now. And that question was, what practical, logical Capricorn actions will get you the biggest results for the least amount of effort to create a better life? I know that was a tough one. I got a lot of I'm not sures, and that's okay too, because luckily we still got 63 answers. So we've got plenty of answers that we can work with, and we'll go from there. So we're going to start with that question. We are. So we need something 1 to 5. We need one. All right. Interesting. So one of the answers, say clean kitchen.
Clean kitchen.
And that is off. So keep in mind that as we are checking these, that the words may not exactly resonate for you, but you're going to get something out of it. So some kind of cleaning could occur, whether it's a physical cleaning, emotional, mental, whatever it may be. Know that you will pull the exact things you need from each of the statements, but the statements are coming up for the group because the group needs them. So that was an interesting one, though. I'm not even going to go there. All right. So we need something in this group. We do. We need this. Say patience. Oops, out loud.
Patience.
And we're off for that. Need something here to here. We need to say, I use affirmations.
I use affirmations.
And we're off for that. And just a little bit more explanation for those of you that are new. You may actually use affirmations, but as a group, we're not actually resonating with the benefit of using affirmations. So whether you do or don't, you'll be more online for doing it and getting the benefits. All right, we need something here to here. We need this. Say, I have the power to stand on my own.
I have the power to stand on my own.
That's all. Something here to here. We need this. Say, I commit to helping.
I commit to helping.
To pull the load for the benefit of all beings.
To pull the load for the benefit of all beings.
And then it's all. Need something here. We need this. Say, I utilize the shaman's path tools, thoughts, and teachings.
I utilize the shaman path tools, thoughts, and teachings.
Here. Oh. So whoever is a shaman in your life, a guru, a wise person, would be those kind of tools. We need something here. We need this. Say, I set daily routines and stick to them.
I set daily routines and stick to them.
And that is, oh, need something here. Yes. Say, journaling and gratitude practice.
Journaling and gratitude practice.
This, oh, need something here. We need this. This. All right. Say, I take steps toward organizing my life to create what I want.
I take steps towards organizing my life to create what I want.
And that's off. I'll break it up a little bit more, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Need this. All right. We need something here. We need this. Say, I am more confident.
I am more confident.
That's off. And you said that with a question mark in your voice. It makes me think that a lot of people are actually thinking that. We need something. Let's see. All right, we need something here. We need this. Okay, these are words that weren't actually a sentence, so we're going with the words as they're written. Say effective and sustainable.
Effective and sustainable.
Effective and sustainable.
Effective and sustainable.
And it's we need something here. We need this. We need it. This whole thing. Now we just need this piece. Yeah. See, I am more than good enough.
I am more than good enough.
We're actually on for that. Okay, so at a conscious level, we realize there's truth to that, but checking umbilically, and we're off. So at an unconscious level, even if we think it, say it, do it, we're not getting the benefits. And if you're not thinking, saying, or doing it anyway, let's get you on for that. All right. I need something here. Excuse me. We're definitely moving things. I've got the raspy thing going on. Things tend to show up with me as we as a group work together, or individuals too. Excuse me. We need something here. We need this. All right. See, I continue. Excuse me. See, okay, I'm going to have a sip of water. We're definitely moving things. All right. Say, I continue to work on my body of artwork for a show.
I continue to work on my body of artwork for a show.
That's off. If you're an artist, you'll directly connect with that. If you're not an artist, it might whatever projects you might be working, however it is, it's going to show in the world. That would be your connection. I need something here. We need this. Say love and clarity.
Love and clarity.
And we're off for that. We need this. We need this. Okay. That took us through the problems we had listed. We actually need to list something more from the group today. Not at this point. All right. So then getting into, excuse me, getting into the rest of the section. Let's see. We need something more from problems and opportunities. We do. We need something from this section. Yes, we need this. We're going to look at a related area of stress. And there are 25 different stress factors. The one for us today, it's 1 to 10, it's 1 to 5, it's 6. I need to be specific? No. All right. All right. So we get to work some relationship stuff. So the stress issue that's affecting us, part of our problems. Say an issue with someone
An issue with someone
who is difficult for me.
who is difficult for me.
We are on for it. So you might have names popping, or you may not have anybody popping, and that's okay. It'll still
Mhm.
shift if there's somebody like that in your life that you're not aware of in the moment. All right. And that can definitely, I mean, we're talking holidays, right? So that's
Mm,
oftentimes when more of us get together, we're getting out
mm,
more, we're crossing paths, even shopping. So there just may be more opportunity for that in the holidays.
mhm.
All right. We need something more here. We do. We need FGH, habit, behavior, shock, addiction. Okay, I'm going to open this to the group. So if you're muted, you can unmute to answer. So the question is, what addiction needs to be identified that's in some way related to these issues? And you can think of your own specific issues. What addiction needs to be identified? Okay, I immediately heard people pleaser. What else? What addiction?
Mm.
And if something comes up and it sounds weird to you, don't judge, just go ahead and share. Our systems will still check.
Addiction to worry.
Worry. Oh yeah, that's a prevalent one, isn't it? Thank you.
Addiction to
Addiction.
doubt.
Whoops. I heard doubt.
Mhm.
Okay. Julia?
Sorry, I got a new cat today. Repetitive thoughts.
Repetitive thoughts. Let's see, we need to list more. We actually don't, unless you have something on the tip of your tongue. Okay, if not, feel free to mute once again. All right, and so in this list, there is a primary or primaries? No, so we're going to shift all of these. We can check them together, we can. All right. Say, I am addicted to being a people pleaser,
I am addicted to being a people pleaser,
to worry and doubt.
to worry and doubt.
I'm addicted to repetitive thoughts.
I'm addicted to repetitive thoughts.
And we are on for all of that. Okay. We need anything more from this section? No, from this section. We're going to look at the opportunity that the problem offers. We need something from A, we do. It's acceptance and gratitude. So for the group, we need all of these options. No, we need this, 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 this. This. Oh, that's the one. Okay. All right. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation,
Free of self-pity.
free of self-pity.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
Yeah, we're not so much feeling that acceptance or gratitude right now. All right. We need this. Nope. We need something more from this page. We do. C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, we're going to identify a brain structure and brain wave needed for creating these new neural pathways that we're creating, that we are tapping into right now. All right. So it's cerebral, limbic, reptilian. So we are working with the reptilian brain, which is that survival brain. All right. And this area of the brain, there's 6 different areas. The one we're focusing on is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is the reticular formation. All right, let's learn a little about that. So the reticular formation is scattered throughout the brain stem and controls cyclic activities such as the sleep-wake cycle. We have a statement that goes with it. Write that down. And I know we can all use this about now. All right, Cheryl, say, I sleep deeply
I sleep deeply
and wake up refreshed.
and wake up refreshed.
And we're off. All right. We also need another brainwave. We do not. We need something more here. We do. We need something. We need J. No. We need something more here. We do. We need this. We need this. We need this. Okay. Would you take a sip of water, please?
Yep.
All right. Checking again for the group. We need something more. We do. We need this. We do. All right. This is going to be another one that will probably open up. Well, not probably. We will open up. And I am going to write our prep statement. And then I'll give you a little bit of instruction. All right, so this is about forgiveness. And I'm going to ask that you limit yourself to one reply. And then we can go through and see if we need as a group to gather more. So the question is, who do you need to forgive and for what? I'm going to start with myself for needing to be perfect. Oh, that made my chest clench. I don't know if it was me or somebody else, but whew, okay. Who do you need to forgive? And don't forget to unmute. Who do you need to forgive and for what?
Well, I need to forgive my father for his actions in childhood.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
I need to forgive myself for the perfectionist tendencies.
Okay.
It's very close to what you said, Teri.
Okay. Do we need to actually write it that way? Your slides right in with mine.
Okay.
So if you have another one.
Yep.
All right.
I need to forgive myself for being short with my partner today.
Okay. Can we say with others? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I need to
We need-
forgive myself for not allowing myself to be myself.
Okay. All right. We need more.
I need to forgive myself for not sticking with it.
I need to
Okay.
I need to forgive myself for not listening to my intuition.
All right. Okay. What else? Who do you need to forgive and for what? And I know a couple haven't shared and there's no pressure, but what I'm going to say then is we still need more statements. So if you've already said something, I told you you got one chance. This is round 2. Who do you need to forgive and for what?
I need to forgive my father for feeling that he was overprotective.
Got it.
I need to forgive myself for not knowing how to parent.
That's a biggie, isn't it? As if they are all aren't.
I need to forgive myself for all the judgment I have towards self.
Towards self or
Self.
health?
No, self.
Okay.
I need to forgive my mother for not realizing that many of her expectations of me or for me had nothing to do with me.
Mm.
I need to forgive my
Hold-
father for
Hold on
having.
once. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Still writing. And just to let you know that one, it got tweaked just a little bit in the writing, just from what Spirit brought through. Was that Joya? You had another one?
Yes, I need to forgive my father for trying to mold me into who he wanted me to be.
Okay. We need to list more. We do.
Mm.
I'll add one. I need to forgive my father for teaching me that I needed to be perfect. What else?
I need to forgive my mother for leaving.
Okay. Got it. We need to list more. Okay, we don't. Whew, that was kind of a heavy load. So everyone take a breath. Just make sure you're still in your bodies. I can feel the ache in the heart. So we're just processing some stuff. It's all good. I'm going to now check to see which are primary from a group perspective that are keys for our transformation. So there is a primary or primaries. Yes. So let's see, we start right here. It's this. Okay, everybody take a drink of water if you have some handy, because my checker is off. We need to list more. No, it's not that. I need to change the way I am sitting. No, okay. So checking once again, there is a primary or primaries. Yes, it's this. Here we go. This. All right. All right. So there was, oh, wow. Okay. There was one father and the rest were all about myself. And the father could translate to any patriarchal figure, and or it could be an authority figure. It could be a mother figure for that matter. All right. So we're going to do the father separate from the other. No, we're going to do them all together. All right. We're going to start with myself. Yes. All right. So here we go, Cheryl. Say, I let go of my pain associated with myself.
I let go of my pain associated with myself,
Needing to be perfect.
needing to be perfect,
Being short with others.
being short with others,
Not allowing myself to be myself.
not allowing myself to be myself,
Not listening to my intuition.
not listening to my intuition,
Not knowing how to parent.
not knowing how to parent,
And I let go of my pain associated with my father,
and I let go of my pain associated with my father,
teaching me that I need to be perfect.
teaching me that I need to be perfect,
And I open my heart to love and trust.
and I open my heart to love and trust.
And we are off for all that. Okay. All right. That was a biggie. We need something here. We need anything more from problems and opportunities. We do not. Okay, so going back to the mandala, we're going to orientations. We're doing problems next. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that was really interesting. Okay, we started with intentions, and then I went to problems instead of doing the problem statements and doing problems. Okay, so I'm going to check to see where we're going now, because the system and or Mercury retrograde took us on an interesting side journey there. All right, so let's just see. So we did intentions, and then we segued into problems. All right, so from the group's highest and best, we need to look at problems now. No, we actually need to go now finishing up with intentions. Okay, very interesting, and no real message to be read, just interesting. Mercury and the games that can be played. All right, so we did our intentions. Now we need something more from this section. We need something here. So we've got we need this. So thinking back to the intentions, whether you can remember the specifics, don't be concerned. But thinking back to those, how would you feel when these intentions manifest in your life? How will you feel? What emotions would you experience? Oh, opening it to, give me just a second. I'm writing down the statement that precedes this, but I'm going to open it to the group. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'll ask the question again now that I'm prepared. All right. How would you feel when these intentions manifest in your life? What emotions would you experience? How would you feel? And you can unmute to share whatever's come up for you. And Cheryl, feel free to anything that's coming up.
Yeah, I'll say relief. And openness.
I'm putting joy out there.
And a bunch of love.
All right. We need to list more. We actually don't. Okay, so Cheryl, I guess you channeled for everyone. All right, so in this list, there is a primary. It's all of these, yes, and all together, yes. All right, here we go. Say my pleasurable feelings.
My pleasurable feelings.
Of relief, openness.
Of relief, openness.
Joy and love.
Joy and love.
Motivate me to persevere.
Motivate me to persevere.
In the face of every setback or failure.
In the face of every setback or failure.
And that is off. All right. I'm getting a little nudge to share just a little bit. So we've got these intentions. We set these intentions. We get on with these intentions, and then life happens. So, setbacks, failures, or at least the way we perceive them as setbacks or failures. And so what this is setting us up for is those feelings that we get from those intentions manifesting of relief, openness, joy, and love will help us get through those obstacles, get over those humps in the road, etc. So all of it playing nicely together to support us in what we want to manifest in our lives. Okay. Anything more from this page? No. We need something here. We do. So we are looking at the commitment that's needed. We need we do. And this, probably open this to the group as well. So this one has been, just opening to the group. Here we go. So what action do you need to take, no matter how small, to manifest these intentions? What action do you need to take? You threw some things out there in your intentions, actually. So this would be, what action do you want to take Could be one of these intentions. It could be something that will help set you up for these intentions. And it's a doing thing. So what action do you want to take? Open to the group.
Journal every morning.
Right. What else?
To be more conscious when I'm not being honest with myself about what I'm feeling or doing.
Okay. All right. So the doing part of that,
This is being conscious, being more aware of when I'm being, false, if you will.
right.
Just be more aware.
And so I'm thinking about the doing piece of that would be stopping to think, stopping to be conscious. Does that feel?
Okay. Well, to be conscious.
Take a moment, take a
Yeah.
pause. I just want to get it as
Yeah.
doing
No,
doing it.
no, I see what you're doing. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Pausing
To be
to
conscious.
to be more conscious, to be more aware when I don't feel like what I'm doing is authentic.
All right. And I'm going to keep it at pause to be more conscious because each person can then use it in the best way for them.
Yes.
And I love for us to be more conscious of when we are not being so truthful with ourselves, especially, right?
Yeah.
All right. We need more. What other actions, no matter how small, can you do to help manifest your intentions?
Daily affirmations.
All right. Got it. Need more? We do. Just kind of checking in to see if I was hearing anything. Oh, okay. Breathe. So it's a conscious breath. So that's one of those pause, take a moment, breathe. We need a list more? Oh, we actually don't. All right. So there is a primary or primaries in this list? No. It's all of these things. Yes. Together. Yes. And so once again, it may not be exactly what you would do. Maybe you don't do affirmations daily, but you're going to do them once in a while. Maybe it's not journaling you do every morning, but you meditate or you do yoga every morning. So just know that this will fit in your wheelhouse whenever you get on for it. So we can check them together. We can. So these are the actions that will help manifest our intentions. Say journal every morning.
Journal every morning.
Pause to be more conscious.
Pause to be more conscious.
Daily affirmations.
Daily affirmations.
Breathe.
And breathe.
And that is off for the moment. All right. We need something from C, from D. We need something from E. So there's an inner resources we're going to identify. A, B, C. This is for the group. Everybody gets to play today if you choose to. You're in the energy regardless of if you speak up. All right. So the question, what inner strength or positive quality will help you achieve your intentions? Inner strength or positive quality? I heard fortitude.
Persistence.
Persistence. Okay. Faith. We need to list more. Oh, wow, we don't. Okay. I expected a much longer list. So in this list, there is a primary. No, so it is all of these things. Yes. Yes, I have. Yes. See, I have fortitude.
I have fortitude.
Persistence.
Persistence.
And faith.
And faith.
And that's all. That sounds like a really powerful combo. Okay. We need something more in this section? We do not. All right. We need anything more from intentions? We do not. All right. So for the group's highest and best, there's something more we need as far as statements. Yes. Okay. Is it the problem statements? Yes, it is. Okay. So we are just doing an interesting, fun little dance here. All right. So looking at the problem that I asked for the group, what set ways of thinking and perceiving your reality are limiting your experience of this life? And we have 66 responses. So checking these, we need something 1 to 5. We need something here. We need something here. All right. Say, I expect the worst. Worst. Worse.
I expect the worst. Worse.
I'm not sure which it is. They put worst. That's probably what it is, right? So that's what I got. All right. We need something here. We need this. Say, I can't let go.
I can't let go.
And let someone else take the reins.
And let someone else take the reins.
We are on for that. We need something here. We need this. Say, abuse imprint from childhood.
Abuse imprint from childhood.
That is on. Oh, I felt a clench in the heart around that one. Okay, and so we all breathe. Just know we're moving energy. You may feel it more so than at other times, and that's all okay. Just checking someone, if there's anyone that's experiencing an energy constriction. Nope, just feeling it. Okay. All right, we need something here. We need this. Say codependent pattern.
Codependent pattern.
That is on. We need something here. We need this. Say, I'm limited on doing anything.
I'm limited on doing anything.
So, huge roadblock. So we're not out there for ourselves. All right, we need something here. We need this. We need all of that. And we need this. Okay, it's got some extra words. I'm just double checking this. We need all of this. No, we need this. Say resistance to courage.
Resistance to courage.
We're on for that. We need something here. We need this. Say fear.
Fear.
That is on. We need something here. We need this. Say this is the way it's been.
This is the way it's been.
It is now.
Is now.
And will always be.
And will always be.
And we're off that, but we're umbilically. So at some unconscious level, we're really holding on to that. All right. We need something more here. We need this. Say, I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
That is on. We need something here. We need this. Say, I get in mind loops.
I get in mind loops.
That is on. We need something here. We need this. Say, thinking that my survival is under threat.
Thinking that my survival is under threat.
That is on. I want to just check. Do we need to take the thinking part out and check it again? No. Okay. Something here. We need this. Say, I have weight and fatigue issues.
I have weight and fatigue issues.
That is on. All right. There's something more we need as far as problem statements. No. Okay. All right, so let's see. So there's something more we need as far as statements. Oh, there's not. Okay. So we'll check now to see what modality is going to help us anchor this shift of resonance, this new vibration that we're creating here. And it is something from process, from sound, from color, light, from movement, from it's a breath. And breathing came up earlier, so let's see what that means. I have 27 different breaths here. It's something 1 to 10, it's 1 to 5, it's one. It's the slow, gentle breathing. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and then we'll do it. So slow, gentle breath. So this slow, gentle, relaxed breathing is the basic breath that recharges and relaxes our body, emotions, and mind. This is a good breath to do when you want to re-energize and relax, when you want to be centered within yourself before moving out into the world and handling your life, when you're in a tense situation and with highly charged feelings, and you need to stay calm. When you need to balance your polarities, your masculine, feminine, outward, inward, yang, yin. We energize ourselves on the inhale, the masculine, expansive yang, and we relax deeply on the exhale, the feminine, letting go, yin. And I think you just did both of those with that big old yawn. When you move back into sync with your optimal frequency range, you may observe that you suddenly take a deep breath, followed by a sigh, and the slow, gentle breathing. The deep breath and sigh is a sign that you're releasing tension and stress and coming back into rhythm with yourself once more. All right, so how do we do this? We're going to be breathing in and out gently. You can do it through the nose and mouth, whatever combination feels right. Do the best that you can as you go through your yawns. And we are going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. The inhale is energizing. The exhale is letting go. Inhale, energize. Exhale, relax and let go. As you inhale, allow your ribs and your belly to expand. Exhale and letting them deflate. Inhale, expand all the way up to the top of your chest. Exhaling, allowing the deflation of the belly and moving it inward and upward just a little bit. Inhale, expand to the top of your lungs. Exhaling gently, pulling it in the belly to complete that exhalation. Breathing in. Exhale. I'm going to muscle check to see when this is complete. Go ahead and continue inhaling, gently exhaling, energizing, and relaxing. All right, I am checking that that's complete. So you would do the breath until it feels complete and everything's flowing easily and naturally. You feel calm, relaxed, and re-energized. All right, so let's just check. Another modality is needed. No. All right, we are now ready to recheck our statements. And I'll just remind you once again that feel free to say the statements with Cheryl. You're just doing it behind the mute so that we have a clean, clear recording. All right, so I want to make sure that I'm starting in the right place. Yes. Okay. So we started with our intention statements. And the question we answered is what practical, logical Capricorn actions will get you the biggest results for the least amount of effort to create a better life? So, are you ready, Cheryl? Yawn when you need to. Say clean kitchen.
Clean kitchen.
That is on. Say patience.
Patience.
That is on. Say I use affirmations.
I use affirmations.
That is on. Say I have power to stand on my own.
I have power to stand on my own.
That is on. Say I commit to helping to pull the load
I commit to helping to pull the load
for the benefit of all beings.
for the benefit of all beings.
That is on. Say I utilize the shaman's path,
I utilize a shaman's path,
tools, thoughts, and teachings.
tools, thoughts, and teachings.
That is on. Say I set daily routines and stick to them.
I set daily routines and stick to them.
Is on. Say journaling and gratitude practice.
Journaling and gratitude practice.
That is on. Say I take steps towards organizing my life
I take steps towards organizing my life
to create what I want.
to create what I want.
That is on. Say I am more confident.
I am more confident.
That is on. Again, this was a phrase. Well, just feel into what it means for us. Say effective and sustainable.
Effective and sustainable.
That is on. And it was having to do with Capricorn actions. So maybe that's as simple as that.
Mhm.
All right. This one was umbilical. It might be our only umbilical of the session. There might be a couple. Right. This means it's an unconscious thing. Say, I am more than good enough.
I am more than good enough.
Umbilically on. Yay. Say, I continue to work on my body of artwork for a show.
I continue to work on my body of artwork for a show.
That is on. Say, love and clarity.
Love and clarity.
That is on. Yay. All right, I'm going to just check. Do we need to go ahead and jump down to the rest of the intention section? Nope, we're doing it the way it laid out. All right. So we came up with a stress issue adding to our problems. Say an issue with someone who is difficult for me.
An issue with someone who's difficult for me.
Cleared. Yay. All right. And these are the addictions. Say, I am addicted to being a people pleaser.
I am addicted to being a people pleaser,
To worry and doubt,
to worry and doubt,
and to repetitive thoughts.
and to repetitive thoughts.
Cleared. Yay. This is the opportunity the problem can bring. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation.
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
Free of self-pity.
Free of self-pity.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
Oh, we're still off for that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, got some stuff we're still working on with that. So sometimes our system has a specific order in which it feels safe in shifting. So we'll come back to this. Right, next we worked with the reptilian brain, specifically the reticular formation. Say, I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
I sleep deeply and wake up refreshed.
That is on, yay. And our forgiveness piece, say, I let go of my pain associated with myself.
I let go of my pain associated with myself.
Needing to be perfect.
Needing to be perfect.
Being short with others.
Being short with others.
Not allowing myself to be myself.
Not allowing myself to be myself.
Not listening to my intuition.
Not listening to my intuition.
Not knowing how to parent.
Not knowing how to parent.
And my pain associated with my father.
And my pain associated with my father.
Teaching me that I needed to be perfect.
Teaching me that I needed to be perfect.
And I opened my heart to love and trust.
And I opened my heart to love and trust.
That is on, yay, a big forgiveness factor there. All right. And then we moved to intentions and the intentions section. All right. These were the feelings that we would feel once manifesting our intentions. Say my pleasurable feelings of relief and openness,
My pleasurable feelings of relief and openness,
joy and love,
joy and love
motivate me to persevere
motivate me to persevere
in the face of every setback or failure.
in the face of every setback and failure.
That is on. Yay. All right. And the actions that we are on for doing to help manifest these intentions, again, no matter how small, say journal every morning,
Journal every morning,
pause to be more conscious,
pause to be more conscious,
daily affirmations,
daily affirmations,
breathe.
breathe.
We are on for that. And the positive quality and strength that we need in order to handle these, say, I have fortitude,
I have fortitude,
persistence,
persistence,
and faith.
and faith.
That's a nice strong on. And then we're going to look at the problem statements, make sure we shift those. Say, I expect the worst.
I expect the worst.
Cleared, yay. Say, I can't let go and let someone else take the reins.
I can't let go and let someone else take the reins.
Cleared. Say, abuse imprint from my childhood.
Abuse imprint from my childhood.
Cleared, yay. Say, codependent pattern.
Codependent pattern.
Cleared. Say, I am limited on doing anything.
I am limited on doing anything.
Cleared. Say, resistance to courage.
Resistance to courage.
Cleared. Say, fear.
Fear.
Cleared. Say, this is the way it's been.
This is the way it's been,
It is now
is now,
and will always be.
and will always be.
Cleared, yay. We don't have to repeat the patterns from the past. Say, I am not good enough.
I am not good enough.
Cleared. Say, I get in mind loops.
I get in mind loops.
Cleared. Say, thinking that my survival is under threat.
Thinking that my survival is under threat.
Cleared. Say, I have weight and fatigue issues.
I have
Or
weight.
excuse me, the word is problems. I have weight and fatigue problems.
I have weight and fatigue problems.
Cleared. Right. And then going back to the one that had not yet shifted. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation,
I totally accept the present challenging situation,
free of self-pity.
free of self-pity.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
We are on for that. That kind of makes sense. We need to hear the problems before we could say that we were okay with the problems because we're going to work with them and move past them.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm just going to check. There's something more needed for this session. No, this session is complete. So I want to open it to some questions. Then I have a little bit more to share with you. So any questions or comments about what came up, what you experienced? Okay, let me share a little bit about the experience. So what can you do with what we've experienced today? Well, first, pay attention. Be the witness. Be the witness of your life so that you can see minor shifts and you can see the big magical shifts, right? Either one. There's 3 different ways you can watch for this. Look for it from an awareness coherence perspective. So you're aware when things are moving and shifting. You're paying attention. You get it, even if it's a problem, you get that it's just a thing and that you can work with it, or you could see the silver lining, the learning from it. Perhaps it's a personal coherence shift. You literally feel better. You feel more rested, you feel more aware, you feel more calm, you feel happier, or maybe just not so damn stressed out. You feel better. And then the other one is relationship coherence. You notice that you're relating differently. Maybe the way you're relating or the way others are relating to you. It could even be that support shows up in an unexpected way. So relationship coherence, awareness, personal, and relationship. So those are 3 ways to watch for the shifts. The other way, another option is taking things deeper by doing personal sessions. And I'll talk more about that in just a second. I did want to mention that the business, Women Who Risk, has gone through a lot of growth, expanding, and shifts over the past year, and it's fabulous. One of the things that has happened is in October, a new program was introduced, the Changing the World for Women forum repatterning. So it's a mix of forums where you get an opportunity to be witnessed, to share stories, and realize that you're really not alone. And the repatternings, and get that energetic shift that occurs as well. In January, I'm really excited about this 5-day risk challenge that I'm putting out there. It is at no cost, but it gives you an opportunity over 5 days to really look at overcoming perfectionism, how to embrace your imperfection and have your most authentic year ever. So that is coming up in January, and more information will come out with that by the end of the year, probably very beginning of January. And if you want to learn more about Changing the World for Women, that program, please feel free to go on the site and look. Back to, if you want to do some personal work, you want the opportunity to focus maybe on something that's got stirred up today, because we worked some pretty big stuff today, that you want to delve a little deeper. You want to look at it from your own personal perspective, or maybe you want some support through the holidays, where things are going to kind of go up and down, stresses, but could be some joy. The holidays are difficult for a lot of people. So maybe you want some help there, or to set yourself up for success in what's coming with the holidays and after the holidays. Those are all things that are possible. Know that a regular session, individual session with me is $125, but because you're a group that's special to me and close to my heart, you get a special introductory price of $80. That's good through the end of the year. My prices are going up. You will still get a special introductory price, but it will be going up. So if you're interested, you can go to womenwhorisk.com/gift and sign up for a session before the end of the year. Get the great rate. I think that's kind of all of the different things I wanted to share. Lots going on. I'm hoping and praying 2023 will be a little gentler with us. And hopefully what we've done today with everything Cayelin shared on this being powerful, powerful timings, that we've done exactly that, is set ourselves up for some success, maybe a little easing of things, because it's been a rocky couple of years. So again, I want to open it up to any questions, comments.
I have to say, right before we started the session, my thought was I need to do the dishes right after I get done with this session. I think, and then it showed up clean kitchen.
That's fabulous.
It was funny.
I don't know how it's going to play out for everybody, but I wish for you that whatever piece that is, that it too comes to mind and manifests for you. That's great, Annie. Anyone else? Anything? Boy, you've been a quiet group today, and that's totally okay. Joya, you want to share something?
I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to you, Teri and Cayelin, and also Cheryl for being the voice, for doing this. I think it's wonderful. And I'm sure that we have all benefited probably in some ways that we can name and other ways that we have no idea about, but it's there nonetheless.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I too want to just once again reiterate that I'm so grateful to have a group of conscious people that comes together to do this work with me, because I know it works. I so believe in what we are doing and what we're able to do together. So thank you and happy holidays, everyone. And there'll be more repatternings coming. So see you in the new year. Blessings, everyone.
Blessings.
And to you. Thank you, Teri. Thank you, everybody.
You're
for
so
sharing
welcome.
your faith. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.